We are into Champion Select for Game 2.
It's going to be an exciting game. Game 1 was amazing.
The game was crazy. It was so much action.
I was trying to remember what I was saying, but I can't remember it now. That's how intense it was.
Lots of things. I think the first 7 minutes was just Miss Cocoons, and the rest was just non-stop action.
Pretty sure they were all just TSM fights, just everything happening everywhere, and it was just...
That's it.
Good quality fights, though.
So Elise has been banned out there. Yasuo, Lysandra, and Malphite. Elise, whether or not she's warranted ban after the performance in the first game, don't know, but seemed to show up when it mattered, even though the early pressure didn't really pay off as nearly as much as they hoped. So.
And they still want to ban Brom and the Kench. Same bans, but more targeted bans, a bit more Elise and Malphite. And the Cow's going to get locked in again.
Another insta-lock on Alistair, and we're not really surprised, especially considering that.
Mad Cow is back once again to claim his victories.
Mad Cow disease is rampant in the Northern Territory. All right, so Malphite's been banned out. Probably a good thing considering some of the amazing initiations he did in the last game and follow-ups mainly onto the Alistair. It was a very nice play.
And he was just able to walk through their jungle and catch people out. Surprised he could walk that fast, to be honest. But
now with Elise being banned, are we expecting Lee Sin to be picked up first rotation here?
Lee Sin is pretty bad on the blue side, but he's a really good the red side champion. But hopefully I want to see some Rek'Sai. Rek'Sai is a pretty decent champion at the moment.
Yeah, well, with the least banned out, he's almost a default to step up there, so he'll almost definitely be picked here.
And Mundo
locked
in. Mundo goes where he pleases.
Mundo gets locked in where he pleases, and that's on the first rotation. Not sure I'd favor Mundo as a second, on the first rotation pick, but he's definitely strong in that HP bar of his.
He's able to contend in terms of tankiness with Alistair, so hopefully he'll be able to hold that kind of initiation off with his cleavers. Because they do health percentage no matter how tanky you get.
Exactly, and but it does allow Nando's eSports an opportunity to really counterpick the Mundo, pick some champions that maybe have that passive healing reduction and such. So we'll see if they take advantage of that.
It could be Mundo top or Mundo jungle is very viable in both positions. So
that
it's definitely going to take blue team by surprise if he's by jungle or top.
Here we go. Vayne, a very powerful pick, especially into that
high
Mundo.
Risk, high reward, 80 carry right there. Lucian, pretty much a default pick, but with the Alistair and the Vayne, it's definitely going to be some action in the bot lane once they both hit level 6.
Oh yeah, that's going to be so exciting to watch. I cannot wait for that. Oh, Wukong being changed to
a personal favorite in this patch. A lot of people underestimate the Wukong in this patch. He actually does very well with the certain items that got buffs, so happy to see the monkey this time around.
Yes. Now, as I was saying before, Vayne going to be very good into that Mundo pick just because the amount of percentile health damage she does. And being able to get the movement speed every time she gets an auto attack, so she'll probably be able to keep him at bay. The tumble being able to dodge the cleavers and stuff, so we'll see if those two end up into a 1v1 tussle at any point.
Exactly, so a bit of a wombo combo comp coming into blue team once again, and Zillion's a very good pick at the moment. I really like to see it, but chances are we won't see it because not a lot of people actually know how to play it properly.
Yeah.
Thresh, pretty standard pick with Lucian. Of course, we don't know what Thresh did to Lucian, so surprised they work together very well, and surprisingly they do.
Yes, well, he does have his laning partner's wife and a lantern, so it's only befitting that he throws out a couple of lanterns for him.
But no, I mean, pretty much a default pick here. Probably the best overall balanced support in this patch at the moment. And
We've
Poppy,
got a Poppy lock
we got a Poppy in the building, and I'm very excited. She's pretty strong this patch. Last patch she was even stronger, but glad to see her.
I really want to see the Lollipoppy skin. That's what I want to see.
Me as well. And my Fizz gets locked in. Whoever locked in Fizz, congratulations. Very strong champion and a very worthy pick.
Yeah, well, it's interesting because he does have that reduced healing on his attack, but he's mainly for bursts, so he's going to be able to contribute to team fights, but not necessarily take on a very tanky Mundo, but he's definitely going to be able to tear apart a Lucian.
Exactly. Fizz is actually a decent counter pick to Poppy, just because his W does health percentage over time, and Poppy won't be able to tank that much, but Zed is another good pick against Fizz, so a very risky, high reward mid lane matchup in Zed and Fizz.
I've always loved the trinity between Zed, Fizz, and Twisted Fate. Like, always, like, whoever is the more skilled will win the matchup, even though the laning matchup may favor specific champions in certain situations. It's all about that troll pole timing on the gold card. It's all about dodging out of the troll pole with the Z shadows and stuff. It's going to be very exciting if those two go into the mid lane.
Yeah, and with Fizz, I really like flash Eing in mid E. It's really fun to do, and a lot of people don't see it coming. But we got both comps locked into here, and purple team, blue team do have good respective comps. They have good damages, good tanks. Very balanced comps this time around, not favored in each area.
Yeah, no, we're not seeing any massive synergies coming out from either team. We've got some nice combos, like the knockups out of Wukong and Alistair being able to contribute a lot to a team fight, but we're probably going to see skirmishes favored by both teams.
And what's probably going to happen in this fight is, we have Poppy and Wukong in the top lane. If Wukong decides to initiate, Poppy's going to be like, listen, you can't hurt my team, I'll just hit you away, and it'll be an instant 4v5. So it's definitely going to pay off if Poppy can make those plays happen.
Yeah, so it looks like we're at the last few seconds here before everything is finalized and no one can change summoner spells anymore, but it looks like that will definitely be a jungle Mundo, so wonderful. That'll be a first in the NT eSports, I believe. No one's jungle Mundo up here yet, so.
Yeah, definitely. So Alistair forced to pick up the exhaust because of Zed, and Nami's allowed to pick up Ignite so they can have that lane dominance very early. Vayne is very weak early, and Lucian and Nami are definitely going to punish her in the early lane phase.
Yeah, but if I could have one support to help me survive through the early game, it would definitely be Alistair. So
yeah, he's really good at protecting you. Early on, not so level 1, level 2, but hopefully it pays off later on in the game.
Yeah, so we're into that 3-minute delay now. Looks like Scrub Phoenix is doing the rounds and handing out some stuff, so if you guys want anything, make a whole lot of noise and wave your hands in the air like crazy. Do it.
If you want some free stuff, just wave your hands.
That's it. Just wave your hands at Scrub Phoenix. He's not even listening to me.
So I'm really interested in this Kindred and Mundo jungle matchup. Would you be able to say? So what do you think of Kindred this patch, Stephen?
Kindred's still a bit of a mystery to me. I'm not quite sure where I sit on the Kindred fence. Sometimes I see him do amazing, sometimes I just see him kind of exist. So I think it really does come down to the individual team and the individual player to see how Kindred's going to be. What are your opinions?
Kindred, in terms of this patch, is middle tier, high tier. I would probably rank her at the 5th strongest jungler at the moment. She does really well if she gets ahead, but if she gets behind, then it's so-so. But her ultimate really is a game changer, and it could actually turn team fights around if used correctly.
Is Mundo in your top 5?
Mundo used to be in my top 5, but not anymore. Maybe top 6 or top 7, just because
just squeezed out by that Kindred.
Yeah, that jungle clear has been punished a little bit, and even though he's forced back very early, he takes a lot of damage very early. So hopefully Kindred could hit level 6 before Mundo, so she'll be able to utilize her ganks more effectively.
Yeah, we've only got 1 minute remaining to get into game 2. Nando's eSports on the blue side. Scrub Phoenix is saying something.
Sorry, I'm distracting everyone. Are we in the delay?
Yeah, we got like 30.
We are in the delay? So you're not trying to talk and I'm getting everyone to like cheer over.
30 seconds, 30 seconds.
If you want their attention, take the mic.
He's just throwing stuff. All right, everyone seems to, everyone put your hands up and let's see who can catch him. He's trying to bait the enemy junglers out, and he gets, and he picks one up. Next time, David, you might have to stand a little bit closer, just a little bit.
And Scrub Phoenix was very clear earlier on the health and
safety aspects. He's going to throw another one. Oh, the other side. I think it's okay, guys. It's okay. All right. It's going to turn around. Whoever has the most vertical wins.
I always suck at these games. I'm so short.
Yeah, we need one of those bazooka guns to shoot them out properly. It would be very nice.
I don't think we really need the range. I think we're good.
I'd be shooting at people. Yeah, pretty
Just
fun.
Aim for the kitchen. Boom.
Pretty much.
Reminder, as we are on the loading screen, if you did want to grab something to eat, now's probably not a bad time either, but we are getting into game 2.
Very fast
we
load
are
time
on
this
to
time.
the Rift. Game 2, Nando's eSports versus Team Destiny.
Blue
Waiting
team
for
is
those gates to come down. Make some noise!
Make some noise!
Looks like we've got a mad rush coming out of Nando's eSports, going straight up this bot lane. Looks like they're looking to make some very early aggression. They do have Alistair for that level 1, so they do have a slight advantage there. But
Red
not
team's
much
a bit
else
late.
coming out in the way of level 1 strength.
Exactly. They have a good idea where his Mundo's going to face check, and he's going to back off
Oh,
nicely
he
there.
wants that flash pulverize.
Oh, he does the flash!
The flash pulverize hits. Everyone blows their level 1s. They get a flash. They're going to chase it down, but he's
gonna
so much damage.
They could actually get him if they actually dived him 4-man, but they
Yeah.
decided to back off there.
Yeah, just a little bit of tower juggling that could have gotten that first blood, but Mundo with flash down so early is going to be nasty. But Kindred and Alistair both use theirs, so ultimately I think that actually favors Team Destiny.
Exactly. So Lucian and Nami have a real good chance to get first blood on Alistair here if they realize that his flash is down, which they should, and has that ignite. So hopefully something can happen in the bot lane.
Yeah. It was interesting that Mundo stopped when he did, because it looked like he was going to outpace the Alistair, but he hesitated for just that 1 second, which allowed for that flash. So
the only reason I'm sad about Brom being banned is that we can't see him in his animation when he's in the jungle. It's really funny if you watch him in the jungle. It's quite hilarious, but standard starts here for blue and red side. And Mundo's going to have slightly faster clear, but Kindred, as soon as she hits level 3, then she'll start out-clearing Mundo.
we've got a 100 gold lead for half a second there as the first big minion does go down. Oh, Poppy's going very aggressive here. Looks like Wukong's going to go into that
Thunderlord's
trade.
paying off for Wukong, can proc it a bit faster than Poppy, so Poppy's going to have a bit of a tough time.
Poppy's health bar
Taking
not
a bit of
great.
minion damage for free. Poppy might pay
Some
for it here.
very
Oh,
aggressiveness
Wukong.
coming out of both of them there.
I think Wukong doesn't have any armor. Not quite sure. Yeah, only 29 armor on Wukong, so he's really paying for it in the lane phase.
Yeah, no, it's gotten off to a pretty nasty start. What makes it worse is Poppy's got some
They could really dive Alistair here if they really wanted to. But it didn't look like
Lot of
she
damage
didn't
traded
level
out
the
there.
pool. That could have been first blood if she leveled it. So they're definitely taking the poke out of it, and Lucian's going to try and get a decent lead, but Vayne's farming pretty well under tower at this point.
Yeah, looks like the top lane has begun to crater out. They're both healing back up to their full HP, so those early trades not going to be as devastating as they'll look.
Yeah, so if Poppy can utilize those shield procs effectively, we'll be able to out-trade Wukong over time.
Oh, Fizz going
bit
in
of
for a
a
trade there.
And a quite even trade there.
Came out a little bit ahead, but I think that's ultimately going to end up in Zed's favor in the long run because of the minion that he missed while trying to do it.
So Wukong, teleport, ignite. It really depends what you want to do with Wukong lane. But Poppy's going to get caught out here a little bit. The red Poc's actually going to slow her down, and this might be a first blood.
Forced
if
the
Wukong
flash out of
flashes.
Waldo the Lime. Looks like he is going to get out of there safely.
Oh, very lucky there.
It was an interesting play, seeing that roam up and then Poppy actually engaging on the jungler rather than just making a
and
beeline.
it was warded. Poppy reacted very slowly, but forced the flash, but you're a flash down, and hopefully Wukong can come back and lane and be able to do some damage to her without that flash.
They're both forced to recall.
And Ignite gets
Well,
popped
there we
here
go.
on Zed.
Kindred
Zed might
coming
get
in,
died
doing
here.
a lot of
Actually,
damage. Sigma's so low. The Ignite was down, but just not enough to get the last few bits of his HP bar there. So
a bit of a trade there. Vayne's just saying, hey, listen, I can defend myself very well in this situation, but they're really going to pay for it. Lucian's starting to get a bit of a CS lead now, and in the mid lane, Zed's just being held to his tower, and Fizz is starting to win lane.
yeah, looks like Zed has exhausted all of his potions. There's a bit of an interaction here. Mundo's coming in.
Gets a bit caught out here.
behind Fizz. He's
And
going
he's
to throw
going to
the
get
cleaver.
popped by the Ignite. One more auto attack on the back out, and it's first blood to Lucian. Vayne can turn this round for double kill if she knows what to do. She has to turn around. This might be a double kill for Lucian. And there's a double kill. And this is why Nami's support is so strong in this patch with the Ignite and the extra AP. If you scale AP, Nami's really strong. and they really underestimate their damage, and they're going to really start losing the lane and bot now.
Well, I certainly did. I saw some action going down, a Mundo gank happening in the mid lane.
Oh my goodness.
And while that happened, first blood happened elsewhere.
Very coordinated team in terms of making stuff happen across the map.
Yeah, Fizz would have actually most likely have gone down if Mundo had hit that cleaver as well. So,
They're really thinking about it.
A standoff.
Decides to just stay there and, just a bit of wasting time there, just realizing what's happened, and it's going to farm the jungle a little bit.
Yeah, well, Kindred didn't have vision there, so couldn't see that they were recalling at that exact moment. It was just around the corner.
And Kindred's really paying the price
look at
here.
this! Mundo taking a level 5 dragon.
He's not going to do it. He needs help. He's going to die.
Well, he's got help on the way.
There's Nami. There we go.
Nami's going to come in.
There's
probably
the support.
Take a few hits. He's going to rotate this damage out.
The definition of a support right there. Bit
There
of a
we go.
misfight, but
5-minute dragon, Team Destiny.
and Mundo really knows how to jungle. Even though it was a flash down early on, he's already level 5, and
well, his flash is back up right now, and he's already gotten a semi-successful gank off. But that
Kindred's-
dragon,
yeah,
this early is huge. That's the earliest dragon I think we've seen since about mid-season in Season 1 League.
yeah, exactly. And he gets pulled
Oh,
up.
the binding!
Doesn't even need the death proc. Lucian, they're thinking about diving. He's not level 6. They should really push this lane and get rid of another kill. And
Absolutely.
they might actually do that.
They could
Zed
possibly-
decides to back off.
Yeah, if Zed decided to join them here, they may even get not only the kill, but half the health of the tower.
Kindred really wants to
coming
camp
in
this
for a
top
gank.
lane. And it's
Yeah.
not working out. Poppy's too tanky to dive too early.
Oh, the pulverize under the tower, forcing
the
the flash
flash.
out of the
Lucian,
Nami.
what are you
Lucian's
doing?
going to die to the
It's a
tower.
shutdown.
Shutdown going to Alistar.
He didn't realize that he was taking aggro. The last
Oh, the
minion died.
bait.
Oh, a bit of a bait. Kindred's going to... Oh, he flashes out, but I don't think he's
that
going to
flash
make
is
it.
not going to get you out of there.
Why did he
Still going to go
deceive?
down. Asako's taking down Kindred. He's going to tower dive this, but it might be a mistake.
Oh, there we go. Oh, and that's what happens when you camp top and nothing happens.
What was
Mundo
it?
is ahead and Kindred is behind, and he couldn't do anything.
Oh, there we go. Very aggressive flash, and then...
And the
but-
Fizz snowball train begins because Poppy has no mana.
yeah, this is not going to end well for this Poppy. If Poppy decides...
And he's down.
Yeah, that's definitely a double kill down there for Blade Exeter.
Fizz.
No assists. He just wants all the gold from experience for himself.
The second most trolley champion, but I love him. He is really good.
I just want to point out earlier, Kindred, while setting up for that bank gank with the recall, was actually sitting on top of a pink ward. So,
Oh, I didn't
yeah, it was just sitting in that same bush, just hanging out. So that's how that all went wrong. Just
Oh, so
not
that
noticing the small things.
So the other team took a minute to orchestrate, had a meeting, realized that they could kill in the top lane because they were sitting on that ward.
Just
so,
looking at him going, are you serious, bro? What are you doing?
a bit of a waste time here by Vayne. They really don't know how to leash golems properly. They should really work on that.
It's hard, man. It's so hard.
You have the cow. He can tank at least a few.
Yeah, it's fine.
But Fizz with a lead is really bad. Lucky Zed picked up a defensive item / offensive item. But
Look how much damage they actually got onto that bottom tower. So that thing's at half health already at the 8-minute mark.
so bot lane should win this convincingly. Vayne struggling to farm.
Ooh.
Only 33 CS.
Yeah,
And
that's
under
a
9
huge
minutes.
difference.
So she has missed over half her CS.
Well,
But Lucian
Kindred's
with
coming
no
for a
flash.
gank.
He has to force the burn here.
Huge amount of
Mundo
damage.
comes in level 6.
Mundo
Kindred
found
might
the
go
gank.
down. Lucian gets
Oh,
popped.
he takes down the Lucian. I thought Lucian had made it out, but
Mundo
it looks
could
like they're
pick
going
up
to trade one for
a
one.
teleport comes in. This
Teleport
could be a
coming in
triple
here.
kill.
Another kill goes down.
The
Another
Poppy's train
teleport.
is here.
Poppy's come in.
Another one comes
We've
in.
got-
Wukong might pick
He
up the
just
double
sees
kill.
in. He's got an ultimate. He's now in a 3v1
What's Wukong
situation.
doing? He's supposed to kill the Mundo.
Mundo goes where he
Oh, he needs
pleases.
one more. There we go. He gets the proc, but now he has to try and deceive out. He's got like
He's
2
gonna
seconds.
try
It
and
doesn't
make it
work.
out. I'm going to quickly go to an action replay because we did have Zed taking down Fizz here. So the Ignite's going to go down. He's going to take a tower hit. And that's going to be enough for Zed to pick that up during all of that action.
Exactly. So Fizz tried a 1v1 Zed. Thought he was ahead, but Zed's really good at coming from behind situations. Picked up that Maul right there and was able to turn it around. And Fizz couldn't do the damage, and the Hex Drinker paid off.
Things have calmed down enough now that everybody's dead. Everybody's dead. We're allowed to take a second to breathe. They're still alive. Well, we've got a little bit of pressure there. amazing that after all of that, Lucian was still able to pressure that bottom tower for as much as he
Exactly.
did.
Vane's really got to start to CS here because it's going to take her a long time to scale if she doesn't start now. And with that 40 CS, like 4 waves down, it's really hard for her to come back.
Yeah, well, it was, for a while, it was considered normal for a Vayne to come 20 CS down out of lane. But to have the tower in this sort of disrepair and be 2 kills down as well, that is just nasty. That's going to be very difficult.
So Fizz should really be able to kill Zed here. Zed doesn't have his ultimate, and his ultimate's up. He must not know the... Oh, he misses the ultimate. A bit bad luck. Just spoke too soon.
Well,
And
Kindred's
Fizz,
come in. He might
shadows
trade
out.
this. Oh, some beautiful shadow work there. He's going to be able to pick up the
pays
kill
off.
here. He's probably going to go down for it, but he definitely does.
And
Mundo's
Mundo's
going to
jungle,
1v1 up here.
And lane phase is slowly starting to favor the red team, and they're up to 3k gold in 10 minutes, which is quite a significant lead.
Yeah, now, but this is Destiny in the front this time. Nando's eSports were the ones up last time. It looks like it's a much stronger showing in the early game from Team
He
Destiny.
takes a bit too much damage.
Oh,
He's forced
headbutt
to
and
back
the
off here.
pulverize going down respectively onto the AD and support.
I'm surprised Lucian's still going in with no mana, but he must be doing the damage thanks to that
Well,
BF sword.
They've got the health advantage, and they have spotted Kindred coming down, so good time to back out. Poppy getting a lot of damage on this
They're
tower.
really abusing Wukong in the top lane. He's not able to defend very well, and he can't really 1v1 Mundo or Poppy at the moment. He needs to build a bit more damage, and he's really getting paid for it. So the first tower is going to go down.
This is huge. The timing on that tower going down is so significant.
We got a bit
because
of engage
the
here.
dragon
Vayne
is
falls
about
back
to
off.
respawn. Oh, a flash coming out of Lucian with no
Wukong.
mana. Nerf the Manatee going aggressive.
Kindred
Meanwhile,
popped the first
Artor's getting taken down by Sigma.
Zed's going to go down here. This is a very close fight. Kindred gets popped.
Just trades of kills going down everywhere. Dragon is about to respawn.
Oh, he takes a tower hit. Oh, why did you take that tower hit, Waldo?
Oh, beautiful. That was the best Wukong ultimate I've ever seen.
So
getting launched in
tower
the air
hits
like
for
that.
free there. Wanted that CS pretty badly, but Alistair forced to stick around. He might die here. His ultimate's not quite up yet, but he does have exhaust, so...
It's important to note at this point, both teams have very good vision around the dragon area,
Yeah.
and they both have the timer, so they will know that something's going down.
So Mundo's
Mundo's
starting to
going
ping the
straight
dragon,
there.
and they really want to start it. I'm pretty sure red team doesn't have the timer for it. They do have vision. They kind of know what's happening, but they're all coming in now, but it's a bit late.
Yeah, well, they've got pressure going on in that bot lane, so and with both Nami and Lucian
Oof,
showing there,
very
forcing
promoted
the flash
flash.
out of Langers, he's going to get the
Oh, a bit of a
the tower's
stun
going to
there.
go down definitely.
Vayne is really provoking
Oh, look at this!
Lucian.
Kindred goes
And he
over the
puts up
wall
the
and
steal.
steals the dragon.
He's forced
This
to
was
pop it.
devastating. Ace goes on too low
Kindred
health.
finish him
This
off. It's going to be very
1v1,
close.
So
And the kill
close.
goes to Mundo.
Mundo takes him down.
Mundo goes where he pleases, and he's just like, listen, this is my area. You cannot come in.
So that bot lane tower did go down in that exchange. The dragon did go over from an
Ooh, a bit of a
amazing
damage
steal
coming
there.
out and doesn't proc the fish a bit far enough. A lesson to be learned: if you're using Fizz, you should always maximize distance on your throws. You never shorten it whatsoever. Poppy's going to come in here, and they're going to think about diving this Fizz. He doesn't have ultimate, so this could potentially be a free tower.
Yeah, without that diplomatic immunity, I'm not sure how confident I'd be diving a Fizz, but they're going to have a lot of damage to put down on
Ooh,
this.
Fizz goes in, but
Fizz is very aggressive. With
Wukong's
Wukong
coming in
coming
from
down.
behind. Oh, Zed goes in.
Wukong's ult is just coming off cooldown, but now he's in no man's land. Three
Somehow
men just
trades.
jumping on him after
I don't
tower
know
diving.
why Fizz walked into the shadow to kill himself, but things happen, and Zed can trade again, 1-for-1.
Yeah, that I think the lack of deep warding coming out there was the reason that Zed died there. If he'd known anyone was in that area, I don't think he would have gone in as aggressively as he did. And they probably could have secured the positioning advantage without losing Zed there. But it was just beautiful timing there coming out of Nando's eSports, all rocking up to save that tower at the same time.
Exactly, and as we're getting to the 14-15 minute mark, we got a bit of a 5 and a bit K gold lead. Obviously, they're up 2 towers, but they're definitely going to try and push this game out. They really don't want Vayne to scale.
Yeah, look
and
at
Fizz
this.
to scale, so they really got to end this quickly.
Vayne's 40 CS behind at the 14-minute mark.
She doesn't have a first item for 14 minutes. That's really bad. You
No,
should
but
really have your first item around the 14, 15-minute mark.
Compared to Lucian's Essence Reaver, that is a massive power scale difference. We're going to see a lot of the power coming out between those two, with Vayne being able to contribute very little.
The
in
Nami
next
pick
fight.
really paying off here. Oh, Nami decides to go in. He's got to really flash out, and he gets taken out by Kindred.
Oh,
Even
poor
though
Fish.
Kindred's got some kills. I don't know why Fizz is diving here. He might actually die to tower.
Oh, he's gonna take a tower shot there.
He has Hex Drinker. Why are you trying to dive a Hex Drinker that's not procced yet?
Oh, the teleport's coming in here from Wukong. His ultimate is available. He's going
goes
to come
in
in
for the
behind.
two-man
He's
ultimate.
going to knock them all up. It's going to be turned around. Kindred going to lay some damage down onto this Poppy. Artur actually goes
Goes
down.
in. Oh, this is all kinds of excitement. And
Sigma's just
Vayne's
so
finally
alive.
going to come in. Kindred picks
Double
up the
kill
double
for
kill.
Kindred.
He picks up the
Triple kill for Kindred. We've got Azuko. He
gets shut down by Mundo.
He
Mundo
goes where he
cannot tank them.
pleases, but he's not very pleased to be sent back to base right
Vayne
now.
gets a get out of jail free card and picks up the shutdown on Mundo. He's able to get more gold back.
Yeah,
come
that's
back in this
huge.
game.
That is just gonna propel her back into this game. Looking at the gold, she's now got $1,700 to sit on, and they're going to be able to pressure this tower immensely.
Yeah,
considering 3 members of the enemy team are dead and they have no wave clear up.
Exactly, and they're going to pick up this first tower here and decrease that gold lead down to 3k. And if you approach a cow, you got to use a bit of caution. And Nami didn't quite understand that policy, and frankly got destroyed.
Check before you tip. That's
Exactly. And it really wanted to clear that vision, but to no avail. The cow just CC'd, and Kindred really pretty much picked up 3 kills in 2 minutes, and now it's becoming more relevant. And Mundo picked up another 2 kills as well in that fight, but it's basically the battle of the junglers at this point.
Well, yeah, look at this. 7-5-3 and 7-3-1. Those are some impressive stats at 16 minutes. Some very good presence from both of these junglers. Zed, however, is looking very nice. He's 5-4-2. He's equal in farm, and he has his Yomu's Ghost Fate.
They're really pinging this down. Kindred really wants to steal this and fails.
That's going to cost him his life.
Gets the shot. Who they're going to give it to? Someone's got to pick it up before it disappears. There we go.
Looks like they gave it to Poppy.
A bit of a wave here. I'm not sure what's happening. Alistair can force the flash.
Force the flash out of the Alistair there.
Zed's
Mundo's
coming
under
in. He
tower.
really wants something. He picks up Alistair before he gets proc. He misses the ultimate. He has to back off here. Wukong goes in. Vayne comes in
Beautiful
from the
counter
side.
engage.
He's trying to do a double lift. He's going to pick up this
Luca's
Nami.
coming in. He's going to pick up Nami easily here.
Lucian's too scared to do damage. He's forced to go through the enemy jungle.
Oh,
He's really
Poppy's
trapped
been
here.
caught
Poppy's
out.
going to pick. Oh, beautiful proc by there. by
Beautiful
Poppy.
condemn. Protecting herself there, Vayne, using
Wukong's
positioning.
been damaged.
Huge
Vayne gets
damage
out.
coming out. Another kill onto this Vayne. This laning phase is just a distant memory at this point. Feeling very strong.
And after all that trading, I think the
Oh, another
trades were pretty
flash.
even. Another flash goes out. Vayne coming back gets another shutdown kill once again, and really coming back in this game. Lucian is getting paid. He's making a bit of a mistakes. He's not positioned well in these fights, and giving blue team a chance to get back in this.
Yeah, they have really taken advantage of any opportunities that have been presented to them. Some very nice mechanical fighting coming out here. They seem to be favoring this skirmish style fighting compared to the 5v5s that we saw in the last game. So-
Exactly. I'm surprised red team couldn't capitalize on blue team's error. Kindred died early, but they were still able to trade 3 for 3. So it's just very unfortunate that red team's not able to capitalize at this point. But blue team's starting to scale, and Fizz is going to get scary very soon. As soon as he picks up that Lich Bane, that proc's going to be deadly on whoever he lands besides Zed.
They also
And-
have a huge vision advantage at the moment. They've got pink wards and normal wards covering all the strategical points on the map. There's pings for the dragon to be sent out right now. You've got to think that favors the blue side.
Yeah, exactly. And they're really prioritizing Dragon because 5 levels of Dragon Lucian late game really does help him a lot. And Nami with what's the item called again? It's called
They're just
Cross
gonna get
Queens.
this for free.
Cross Queens really helps them engage. And Alistair really has to peel Mundo off their AD carry, which is Vayne. So hopefully if Alistair can do that, it'll be more exciting team fights.
Yeah, they just took an uncontested dragon. It's like, well, I suppose we better get this top tower just to kind
Lucian
of
gets caught out. He's
possession.
going to get popped straight away.
Yeah,
He's not
that's
going
going
to
to be
stand
a
a
huge
chance
amount
here.
of damage. The teleport's going to come back in, so there is going to be a bit of a fight here. Wukong,
Alistair is just caught in a
not gonna be
bad
making
spot. He's like, oh, I can't even move. And move
from out of
over
the-
there. And he gets taken out 1 for 1. But that's what happens when you come in range with Fizz. He just had to use his Q and his ultimate, and Lucian took 90% of his damage. And it's very disturbing. Mundo can tower dive wherever he pleases. Kindred's forced
like
to
he's
proc
doing
his
just
ultimate.
that.
No one's focusing Vayne. Vayne could actually capitalize on this.
Yeah, Vayne has some very nice positioning here.
Zed
Playing a
goes in
dangerous
very
game.
early.
Zed's very, very
Vayne
deep
could
in
actually
there.
pick up
He's
a
actually going to
triple
pick up a
kill if he
double kill
chases.
here. Vayne's very nice position here. Wukong doesn't care. He's going to get this tower.
Wukong's going to get this tower. And they're not focusing Vayne. They're focusing Fizz instead. And even though Kindred dies first in each of these fights, Kindred doesn't care if she dies. As long as the money goes to Vayne, Vayne's able to capitalize on that.
So Vayne, who was in a 0-2-0 position before, now looking a lot stronger. 4-3-3.
Yeah, and Lucian was 3-1. And now he's 4-5.
Yeah, it's really turned around, and that's just I think because Vayne was so far behind, they did really not consider her a threat, and that really did cost them.
Yeah, exactly. If you don't focus her, she's going to get a Silver Bolts proc off. She's going to get true damage over time, and it's really going to be a hurt. And now Fizz able to pick up that Lich Bane can pretty much 1v1 anyone besides Zed at this point.
Yeah. Also, we have seen sort of disorganized skirmishes rather than straight up 5v5 fights. So Vayne has been, she's a lot better in the smaller fights than she is in the 5v5s. Like if it's a 1v1, a 2v2, a 3v3, Vayne will always be in a stronger position than she would be otherwise.
Yeah, exactly.
Those range difficulties, the passives that she has, everything kind of stops being as much of a problem as it would be in a normal team fight situation.
Yeah. And they're going to try and engage her on this Nami. Nami might be able to get out here. Wukong
Well, she
diving a
uses
bit
the
too
wave,
deep,
catches 3
and
members
he's got to
of it.
deceive out. And now
All
Fizz
the
goes
pulverized
in.
whiffs.
Ooh.
It's going to be a miss there from
So
North
a bit of trading here, and I've noticed in the last 3 team fights, Zed has not altered Vayne. He's always altered Fizz. So they seem to think that Fizz is more of a threat right now, but Vayne able to scale slowly.
Yeah, well, Vayne has finally finished an Infinity Edge, so the days of ignoring that...
Oh, he
Vayne
gets
is
caught
gone.
out. Nami decides to walk in the tower range. A beautiful knock-up by Alistair. This is followed up by a wombo combo.
Pulverize.
Oh, he tries to knock him away to no avail.
Oh,
Poppy is able to get
huge knock up
out.
there.
Zed procs in, gets 1 redemption kill. This is a 4-for-1.
There we go.
Fizz is
Another
thinking
double
about
kill
diving
coming
as
up.
Zed. This is a double kill for Zed. He might try to... No, for Fizz, he might pick up the triple, but he does...
Oh, some
decide to grab it out.
beautiful dodging there. Didn't quite use it to follow up. They haven't got the minion wave with them, but they will be able to pressure this. Zed's wave clear is pretty good, but it's not going to do well against 4 people, especially these 4.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm really surprised Nami walked into tower range and took all that CC.
Oh, Kindred taking a few shots and
Oh,
in
you gotta
range
get
of
out
Zed.
there, and another
Very
tower
dangerous
goes,
stuff going
and
on.
the gold lead now goes to the blue team.
Yeah, Nando's eSports coming from their early slump. Vayne looking very strong as she gets to the late game. 5-3-5. But who cares about
Exactly.
laning phase?
And
Just go out there and win the game.
I see a real big problem for a red team. If as soon as Vayne picks up a QSS, I don't see anyone killing Vayne because Alistair's really good at peeling for her at this stage of the game. And if Zed can't get the death proc off on Vayne, and as soon as Fizz picks up Zhonya's, Zed's going to start to become very irrelevant in late game team fights.
Yeah, no, it does look like it's shaping up to be going to be a long series if Nando's secure this game. It is only a 1k gold lead, though. The itemization is looking in their favor, but this game could still go either way.
In terms of all the items, I'd like to point out, Fizz, I don't know if he's going to go for a straight up damage or straight up Zhonya. Zhonya's would be nice, but Fizz is really making the plays here, even though Nami's walking into tower range half the time and dying.
All his plays seem to consist of throw a shark at them. It hits,
exactly.
we win.
And Fizz is a really good pick just because of his versatility. Like, Zed has to go in to do damage while Fizz can bait some damage and bait some ultimates, so it's really paying off here.
Oh, some very nice minion wave manipulation. There's a huge
Fizz
wave.
first of all,
Oh, Poppy
ultimate.
gets a caught fish on the
Poppy
edge.
can't 1v1 Fizz, no matter how good Poppy is. Fizz is an actual definite counter to Poppy, so Poppy's forced to back off.
Yeah, and they can keep this push going as long as they want with the Alistair's sustained heal. But looks like they might rotate this top lane and just get the free tower.
Well, Mando's got a face check here. I don't know what he's doing. Why didn't I have vision in that bush? And he
That's a
gets hit up.
huge amount of damage going down on the
Another ult.
Mondo.
They hit Wukong manages getting in the team.
Beautiful
He's gonna-
Wukong just cutting the retreat vector
Oh,
off.
Fizz here
Another
might try to
teleport
pick
for
up the
Poppy.
kill.
Double kill to
He
Vayne.
needs to pick it up. He gets picked
Fizz
up.
not able to troll ball out of there.
Zed trying to make the plays happen. Vayne gets a triple kill.
Triple
The
kill to
death proc gets
Vayne.
popped.
Triple kill.
Kindred uses her ultimate perfectly and survives.
I can't believe that they made that through
Kindred
that
could
fight.
actually try and
Oh,
turn this
Zed
around.
is hungry for blood.
There
He
we go.
wants this. The shutdown gold is going to go
So
over
we got
to
a
Zed.
4 for 3. This could definitely be an inhibitor if Alistair can protect Vayne at this
They've
point. But
They've still got a huge amount of pressure in that top lane. Looks
oh,
like
he
it's-
decides to get the shutdown.
Oh, another shutdown. So that's actually
Oh,
4 kills
He
for
got
Vayne
the
there.
proc off on Zed, barely there.
And
So,
at this point, Alistair realizes he can't do much to that tower on his
so
own.
he's like, I'm going to pick up some
I'm just going to
free
freeze
gold.
this lane in the most dangerous place possible.
Oh, Alistair decided to stick around. No ultimate. He might die here. No, they decided to back off. Bit unfortunate there, but very high-risk team fights. And 29, 26 to 25 minutes, we're averaging a kill a minute.
Yeah, that's incredible kill scores in this game. Just such bloodthirsty players on both teams. Very exciting for this crowd.
Exactly. Like, red team is barely holding on thanks to Zed's late counter plays in these team fights and able to stave off blue team from taking any inhibitors.
Yeah.
So he's 12 and 6. Lucian finally picks up a QSS. Just more survivability because Nami right now is just...
This is looking a bit messy. We've got both teams heading towards and around the Baron area. Little vision coming out from both teams. Either one of these teams could make a simple misstep, and that could be the entire fight. Huge stakes here.
Yeah, exactly. And right now, Poppy's really paying the price here. She's really behind. She's 1 and 6. Even though she does have a natural tankiness in her kit, Fizz is a good counter, and it's pretty much making this a 4v5.
Yeah, it looks like red team, Team Destiny are going to go for Dragon.
They pick up the
They're gonna
Dragon
burn
really
it
quick.
down. Nice and easy.
Blue team's pinging the Baron pit, and they're going to go for it. Fizz does health percentage damage. They could actually pick this up.
This
but
is
Vayne is caught out.
extremely
They have to
dangerous.
back off.
They cannot take the Baron at this point. There's just too many opportunities for Zed to come in and just do tons of damage
Exactly.
before they can
they get
possibly
a
get
redemption.
that
That's their 3rd dragon now, so they got a bit of a buff there, and they're able to pick people off a bit more effectively.
Some excellent,
A bit of engagement. He
excellent
lands it on
strategy.
Poppy.
Oh, the
and
fish
her
is down.
Poppy
Poppy
gets
pops her
deleted.
ultimate. Oh, it's going to go down regardless.
Zed goes in, but
Zed's
he gets
deep in
condemned
there.
to the wall.
Oh, he's been
Very good
condemned.
contempt.
Shutdown goal going onto Wukong.
Kindred uses
Looks
the
like
ultimate
Fizz is
effectively.
invulnerable.
Fizz has the trickster out.
Oh,
He's got the
beautiful
proc off.
timing.
Oh my
The
goodness,
heel
what
comes
is going
down.
on here?
Control ball goes in.
Oh,
Double
it's
kill to
It's
Wukong.
still
It's going to be an
Wukong.
ace here for sure. They've got the minion wave.
And
We
we
can
have
get this
an ace.
inhibitor. Absolutely no problem.
And the Poppy pick, they thought it would be good, but Fizz is a real good counter. It makes it 4v5 straight away. And that Vayne condemn on Zed was really good.
Oh,
and
it was
beautiful.
absolutely stellar. Zed goes in, condemn into the wall, kill that guy.
Exactly.
Take out 12 of those
And the first
27
inhibitor,
kills.
there's still 10 seconds left. They might actually pick up a tower here.
Looks
and
like
back
Vayne's
off.
going to take this inhibitor turret for a second, get a few hits down there. They're trying to end here.
So
Very
Poppy
dangerous.
forced here.
Oh,
They're
Poppy
really
gets
trying to
condemned
end
with
the
the
game.
tower.
I don't think they can. They have to back off.
No, but they got a ton of damage down. As long as they can make it out
He's
of this
trying to
without
stall
being
for time.
aced.
Zed has his ultimate up. Alistair's going to be a reconciliation kill here at this point.
Let the support die,
Zed
guys.
really
Get out of
wants to
there
kill
alive.
Vayne. He procs on Vayne. Vayne cannot survive. Vayne gets taken down.
Oh, shut down on that Vayne.
I'm surprised the cow is still alive, and the cow finally goes down after a tense battle there.
That's
And
what it
they
takes
have
to
to
tip this
ping the
down.
Baron. They're really down a turret and the inhibitor. They have to take this Baron at this
This
point.
is their opportunity as well. They've got the damage. They've got all the deaths that they've just taken. They've started it up a little late. A lot of them have been...
Why did Wukong go on the bottom? Oh, yeah, it's teleport, but that's fine. But they're really slow at taking this dragon.
They're going to take a lot of damage in this
and
exchange.
Fizz is able to walk in here. Oh, he ults him. Lucian might actually go down here.
Oh
He
no!
gets taken down.
The fish gets
He
down.
gets a double
Baron
kill
gets
before
an
he goes
assist
down.
there. We've got Poppy getting taken down there as
Mundo
well.
really wants this kill. He's gonna. No,
Oh, the
he gives up.
cleaver just missed at maximum range.
And
It's just a slight pixel to the
3
right.
for 2, stalling the Baron. That is a very good
Oh, he's got a
trade.
face check. He's got a face
Oh,
check.
Kindred,
oh,
what
there
are
we
you
go. The
doing?
auto attacks come down. He's turned off his burning rage. He didn't realize he had it going.
He has to get
It's
out.
going to be a dangerous
Oh!
1v1. Mundo's going to pick this up. He's invulnerable, but that's
He
not
has
going
to
to
get
save
peeled
you.
for. Can Wukong kill him in time? Kindred
Oh,
might
but-
actually get out. Mundo's in deep trouble.
How did he possibly make
Mundo
it out of
is
that
so
alive?
tanky. He might be forced to get out. Oh, Vayne is here, and this is it. Mundo is a dead Mundo. He's going to get out. Mundo actually is making a run for it. He has the dead man's plate. Vayne is first, the proc ultimate, and he's trapped. And he's going to try and walk out that way, and it's down.
Monday goes where he pleases, and he chooses to go.
Oh,
he
very
pleases
exciting.
to go here. This Bosch, this is where he
So,
pleases to go.
Credit goes to Fizz in the last few team fights. He's able to ult the right targets at the right time and instantly make them their team's favor. He was able to get Lucy in that time, and before he got Poppy, before she activated her ultimate, and that really paid off.
Yeah, looks like Nando's eSports are doing exactly what they need to do in this situation, applying pressure in
Poppy's
large
going
numbers.
here for the flank. Are they going to actually engage on this?
Wants to pick someone off, but that was a fake Wukong, so realizes
Mid
just
lane
at the right moment.
Mid lane is open, and minions are going to go in. I don't know what red team is doing.
No, they're in a lot of trouble. This is all Nando's need to do.
This is all. Oh, and the
Oh
proc goes
no!
in.
The damage
Nami
coming
gets
out from that
Zed tries to
mitigated.
kill
Vayne gets
Vayne,
another
but it's
kill.
not- oh, he nearly gets
Oh,
got.
they're chasing the
Flash
wrong way.
proc.
No, they need to go back in towards the
They're all
enemy
going to
tower.
die slowly. Fizz is just destroying them.
Yeah,
and it's
Fizz is
another
going
tower.
absolutely
And
crazy.
It's a triple kill.
Double kill. Is
No,
it a triple
double
kill?
kill.
Yes. Or was it a triple kill?
Oh,
I
and
think it was a
Mundo
double
is
kill.
all alone. He's going to pop his
They're
ultimate
gonna
and
get
try
a
to do the
rush
best
straight
he
down
can.
the mid lane.
This
and
looks
take
like
out
it's
this
game
inhibitor
for
sure.
Nando eSports. The teleport comes in. He's going to try and pick up some kills.
He
Fizz
may
might die
actually get
here.
a couple,
Oh, he gets
considering the
saved
health
here.
levels.
And
Oh, it
Mundo
doesn't
goes
look
down
like he's got his
valiantly.
burning agony on. Oh,
And that is the ace.
that is
And
going to
blue
be game
team
2 going
is
to
gonna
Nando's
take game 2.
eSports.
Give it up for blue team.
Wow. So is that 1-0? 1